You meet me, you can tell me, boy, Jacques, come for a drink, man. That's what I want. I don't want you to be depending on me to feed you. People, you cannot take away this dignity from our people. This is what this government has done to our people. This begging, they created this begging industry. We have to stop that, ladies and gentlemen. That is what UWP is bringing to the table. This is what we are offering to the people of Dominica. A better way forward. So that everyone can rise. 10 pillar. Dr. Thompson Fontaine. The economies. That's the problem we have, my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, is the economy. We have the solution, ladies and gentlemen. We have the solution. The solution is right there with Dr. Fontaine leading the team, and men and women who are more than capable of doing it. And we're doing it from their hearts. Not because they want something. It is for Dominica's sake, for our children. That is what we are doing, ladies and gentlemen. We need, in the West constituency, our PAL rep, because of the international airport, our school got destroyed. Children's school got destroyed. And the PAL rep said that they were not aware that the school had to go. And he said so with a straight face. He was not aware. That tells you that they have no plan. That's what it tells you. And remember, they destroyed the school last year. The airport project started since 2019. From the time you acquire land, the project has started. And this is why I want us as UWP to be very proud to be the first party to start International Airport in Dominica. The Labour Party failed. So, as the PAL rep for Wesley, I will make sure that our children get back their school. And the school is not going to be built out of Wesley. It has to be built in Wesley. So that the Wesley children can pass through the village and you have people to watch over them. It takes a village to reach a child. We don't want them to be passing on buses like they are tourists. No, they are our children. It's our responsibility to bring them up, to watch over them, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I'm promising the Wesley people. Right now, the children have nowhere to play sports because those who play their netball, their basketball by this school, they broke that down. Even in Woodfordale, it has been years now. The school has no netball rings. And they are unable to fix these simple things. How are they going to fix? How are they going to fix the problem of this country? Well, they are the ones who created it. Okay? There's everything these guys seem to put their hand on, they seem to be destroying it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the main projects I would like to undertake for the constituency of Wesley is at the Woodfordale Beach. To create this spot into a tourist resort area. That is what you want, to be able to do things that persons can earn a livelihood. That is what you want. Create jobs for the people. You cannot have the people. The biggest project taking place in Dominica, $2 billion, and the community is worse now than it has ever been. This is madness, and it's time for the people of the constituency and Dominica, by extension, to get angry and to vote whenever the time comes to vote this government out once and for all. Let Dominica breathe again. We have had better days, ladies and gentlemen. It is our duty. And this thing cannot happen, ladies and gentlemen, unless we go out there and confirm. We need our people to go out and confirm. We need our children who have reached the age of 18 to go and register. This country belongs to you, especially the young people. I'm talking to the young people. This country belongs to you. You have a right in this country. And it is your responsibility to save your country. We cannot have what is happening there continuously like that and do not put a stop to it. Do not say it is not your business. It is all of us business. We here on this stage, we are willing to take all the pressure. We are able, we are capable. We put ourselves out there. But we need you to help us so that we can help you. Simpler, help us to help you. We need you to vote for the United Workers' Party. We want you to vote for Martha Augustus in Roseau South. We want you to vote for teacher Ernie in Cassibus. We want you to vote for Danny Lugo in Roseau North. We want you to vote for Sparks in Salisbury. We want a clean sweep around this country, ladies and gentlemen. We want Dominica. This is for Dominica's sake, not for us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to do better than that because our children deserve better. Our children deserve better. This is a fact. And it is our responsibility. It is our responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, we as adults who have known better days, who have seen better days, to teach our children what is right. We cannot have our people just there, at $300 and this type of this nonsense. This is not good enough. It's not good enough. Blessed is the child that has his own. We want you to work. That is what UWP is bringing for you. The opportunity for you to work, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of more things that I can talk about, but the time is short. So as time goes on, you'll be hearing more from me. So I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Jean-Francois for Wesley. Let's hear it for him. And at this point, we go to the east and we bring teacher Ernie to the microphone. Make her feel welcome.
The great philosopher Plato, he said, and I quote, "One of the penalties for not participating in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors." Dr. Fontaine, party leader, my candidates, other members of the head table, members of the executive, friends, supporters, the media, good morning. Today marks a new chapter in my journey towards developing a better future for the people of the Cassibus constituency. I am deeply honored and humbled to receive the endorsement of our party, the United Workers' Party, the constituents of Cassibus, and so many of you who believe in the vision that this great party shares. This endorsement is a testament to my commitment to progress, integrity, and service. On my journey in 2019, I faced many challenges. I also celebrated an overnight victory. It was short-lived because this victory was stolen the following day. But along the way, I learned many valuable lessons. These lessons will be the foundation upon which this new chapter will be built. I am elated to be here again, ready to serve with integrity, with honesty, dedication, and a clear focus on the issues that matter most to the people of the Cassibus constituency. My campaign will be built on transparency, inclusivity, and empowerment. I will do my best to improve the lives of the people of the Cassibus constituency by creating the environment where they will become independent ensure better health care, protecting the environment, and generally caring for the needs of the people of this constituency. We face many issues down there. In the Casper's constituency, we face a lot of issues that deserve urgent attention. The police station, which started many years ago, which has been halted on numerous occasions, whose concrete roof, the decking, has broken on at least 2 occasions, this will be completed. The Casper Secondary School, the additional classrooms there, which also started many years ago, and which has stopped on numerous occasions, the Casper Secondary School need their space, and therefore these additional classrooms will be completed. The quarter-mile road approaching the Callis Bridge, it has stopped. For whatever reasons we do not know, it will be completed. Whenever it rains, the Callis Bridge gets compromised, and the people from Petit Soufriere to Tranto Deeper are cut off. This bridge and the road and whatever affects it, the river, will be worked on and will be completed. The people from Petit Soufriere and Good Hope were promised relocation after the trough in August, I think, 26th of August, whatever, I don't remember the date exactly. These people were promised relocation. And I remember hearing one of the ministers or junior ministers saying, this actually, the houses will begin this September, and that was last year, 2025. To this day, not a stone has been placed. These people will be relocated. Sections of the road from Mopo to Petit Soufriere were compromised during Hurricane David. The safety of drivers and pedestrians are at stake. These roads, on these roads, guardrails will be installed. There are still some people without proper housing. Yeah, sad but true. These people must be taken care of, and they will be taken care of, because a government is elected to serve the people, regardless of your political affiliation. Yes, my people, ladies and gentlemen, there is work to be done in the Casper's constituency. The link road, the Rosalie Petit Soufriere, Rosalie Grand Fond, Rosalie Petit Soufriere link road, it has to be completed. It has to, and it will be completed. The upgrading of the Sikri Park, let me tell you, at the Casper Secondary School, they do very well in sports. And the children, the students there, they need that area to help them improve on their sporting abilities. The Sikri Park will be transformed into a mini stadium where our people can witness regional matches. Our farmers in this area, the Casper's constituency is a farming community. It's a farming constituency. And our farmers are taking blows. Presently, as I speak to you, fertilizer is being distributed. And I was told by a very good source that the PAL rep said, give fertilizer only to laborites. This is not fair. Fertilizer should be given to the extension officers who know the farmers, who know the acreage of the farms, and who know which or how many number of bags that they should get per farmer. Not per rep. That would not be my responsibility. Cannot be my responsibility. People of the Casper's constituency, better days are ahead. Education. I am on education now. Education is the foundation of our future. And as an educator myself, I believe every child deserves access to quality learning, modern infrastructure, and inspiring teachers. That is why I am committed to investing in our schools, upgrading facilities, integrating technology, and providing training that empowers our educators, and most importantly, our students. To together with my team, the United Workers' Party, we will build an education system that not only imparts knowledge, but also nurtures critical thinking and innovation. I will work towards equipping the youth of the Casablanca constituency with skills that they need to succeed. Because in the words of Alvin Toffler, he said, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Our people need this, our students need the skills that they need to be able to stand up on their own and to earn money. I will ensure our educational institutions are modern, they're accessible and inclusive, and every student has the opportunity to succeed and contribute to our nation's progress. I believe every voice matters, and I am committed to being a voice for the people of the Casablanca constituency, not just during this campaign, but throughout. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my family. I want to thank you, the United Workers' Party supporters, because your enthusiasm, your perseverance, your strength are what inspired me to stand here today. And you push me on, even when the road gets tough. I am committed, ladies and gentlemen, to lighting up that long 26 years of political darkness in the Casablanca constituency and improve the livelihood of the people. I urge all those who have not yet applied for confirmation, do not wait on the last minute. If you have turned 18, go out there and get registered, as this is the only way we can achieve the goal of a better constituency and a better Dominica. I will move forward with hope. I will move forward with unity. I will move forward with shared determination to build a brighter future for the people of the Casablanca constituency and for Dominica as a whole. I thank you.
I don't know where to start after this one. It is getting hot, and change is definitely on the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard two of our candidates, and we are in the area close to Roseau South today. The lady of the hour. And at this point, it is my pleasure to invite the candidate for the Roseau South constituency, Ms. Martha Augustus, to address you.
Martha hear the people, she's singing out in clear, working every morning, working every night, bringing hope and progress, making everything right.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. To our party leader, members of the executive, fellow candidates, supporters, members of the media, and most importantly, you, my people of Roseau South and Dominica at large. Thanks so very much for being here today. A special thank you to my team, Roseau South Community. As you know, I am Martha Augustus, and it is with deep humility, gratitude, and a profound sense of responsibility that I accept the nomination as your Roseau South candidate for the United Workers' Party. I am honored to work with you, to listen to you, and to be your voice for a well-needed change. I am deeply rooted in Rosa South community. I was raised from age 4 in Newtown, Harlem, and as many of you know, I am a healthcare provider. I have served my people. I have been serving the entire Dominica in the healthcare sector as a pharmacist for nearly 15 years. I studied abroad, and instead of remaining in the diaspora, I chose to return to Dominica, fiercely committed to serving and uplifting my people. Why did I choose the United Workers' Party? Well, my profession has allowed me a front seat row to watch the harsh realities of life in Dominica. Life and death, sickness and disease, poverty and lack, joblessness and hardship, injustice and lack of opportunity, loss of options, and no trusted, viable, reliable voice to advocate for my people in Rosa North. Rosa South, Rosa South, Rosa South. Rosa South, Rosa North is my people by extension, Dominica. Yes. I've witnessed the despair that all too common. I've witnessed the hopelessness among my people. A hopelessness that's unfortunately pervasive over the entire Dominica. In my role as a pharmacist at Quicker Pharmacy, I've seen that. I have seen parents worried parents advised the elderly. I've helped families through difficult illnesses. I've listened to countless stories of struggle, sacrifice, and hope. A false hope, a forced resilience. And and to survive, they have adapted that sort of resilience. I see the ravages of drugs on our young men and women, lives destitute, with no help for them, no solution, simply left behind, ignored and uncared for. Bright futures deemed, destinies destroyed, parents and families watching helplessly. Sadly, there's no real vision for our children's culture here in Dominica. That crisis needs a solution. Our young people need help. We have to save our young people. The future of Dominica is at a great risk. Growing up, I was prepared for the future. Today, the outlook for the next generation is grim, really grim. I will stand up for the future of Dominica as the voice of the people for Rosa North. Danny is the cause. For Rosa South, my people, I love you. Those painful experiences have taught me one very important lesson. That caring for the people goes beyond dispensing medication. It requires compassion, empathy, a keen listening ear, and a determination to make and take actions. And that's why I'm taking action right now. Today, I am stepping forward because I believe our people deserve better. We deserve better. Rosa South, you deserve better. Dominica, you deserve better. And we can get better by voting for Martha Augustus and the United Workers' Party under the leadership of Dr. Thompson Conte. I am ready to stand with you and to speak for you. I am ready to be your voice. To help you restore a sense of pride to our people, to work with the United Workers' Party to build a sustainable Dominica with shared prosperity for all. Again, today I have stepped forward because I believe our people deserve better. We deserve a government that listens, plans for the future, and creates opportunities for every citizen, every Dominican. We deserve quality health care, and I am passionate about using my healthcare credentials, my education and experience to drive the critical healthcare transformation pillar for the United Workers' Party. Under the leadership of Dr. Thompson Fountain, the UWP will make its priority to put people first, to put the healthcare and the lives of Dominicans first, with the implementation of well-equipped and supplied medical centers, staffed, well-trained medical professionals, and anchored by a national health insurance program. The healthcare system in Dominica is poor. I'll be pleased to use my experience to advocate for improved healthcare as part of our United Workers' Party, to deliver a first-hand, realistic, well-informed view of healthcare in Dominica. As a healthcare provider, I am qualified to deliver an in-depth, intelligent, analytical, solution-based, innovative healthcare perspective to offset the low standard of healthcare that currently exists in our country. Also, our children deserve better education. Our seniors deserve respect and support. We deserve communities that are safe, clean, and thriving. Our entrepreneurs deserve viable opportunities to succeed, opportunities to thrive and follow into the footsteps of the likes of the late Mr. Macmillan, Mr. Mac John Baptist, the recently deceased business owner who served our community ever so greatly. Mr. Mac will be deeply missed, and I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincerest condolences to his loved ones on behalf of the United Workers' Party. Rosa South. Rosa South. I am not entering politics because I have all the answers. I am entering politics because I am prepared to work, to listen, and to serve, to be your voice. Leadership is not about power. It's about service. Solid, trustworthy leadership for all people. It's about putting people first and making decisions to improve the lives of all people, not some. Not some. To every young person wondering if your future is here, I say yes. Your future is now. If you vote for me, Martha Augustus and the United Workers' Party. To every parent struggling to make ends meet, I hear you. To every senior who has given so much to the nation, you deserve dignity and respect. To every small business owner working hard every day, your efforts matter and you deserve an environment where you can succeed. Rest assured, I will be your voice. This campaign is not about one individual. It's about all of us. It's about restoring hope, rebuilding trust, and creating a brighter future for the Roseau South constituency and Dominica by extension. That's why I have chosen to answer the call, to embark on a new chapter of my career in service to the people of Roseau South and Dominica, to take all my learnings from working so closely within the community and with the people as my next step, to heed the call to join the United Workers' Party team led by Dr. Thompson Fountain, to voice and be the voice of the people of Roseau South, to be the voice of the elderly living in fear and uncertainty, to be the voice of the youth, the generation and children who see no hope. I strongly believe that the United Workers' Party is ready to bring a well-needed, long past due change to all Dominicans. And I am honored to be a part of the UWP team, ready to serve, ready to deliver a fresh new perspective to the people of Dominica. To that, I stand firmly prepared and ready to serve as your voice of the people of Rosa South under the leadership of Dr. Thompson Fontaine. I invite everyone, regardless of political affiliation, to walk this journey with me and the United Workers' Party. Let's talk. Let us have respectful conversations, share ideas, and work together for the common good. Let's trust each other. Rosa South, let me be your voice. I promise to lead with integrity, compassion, accountability, and transparency. I will be accessible. You will know where to find me. I will listen to you. I will be your voice. And I will always remember that public office means public trust. Rosa South, together we can build a stronger community, create greater opportunities, and build a better Dominica for our generation to come. Rosa South! Rosa South! In closing, I am appealing directly to you. Please make your votes count. Rosa South, stand empowered. Rosa South, stand empowered. Make it a priority. Go out today and confirm now. That way, you can make your voice be heard by voting for me, Martha Augustus, and the United Workers' Party. Thank you, Rosa South, for your confidence in me, for your encouragement, for your support, and for the opportunity to be your voice. Separately, on behalf of the United Workers' Party, I would like to extend condolences to the family of Mr. Leroy Stevens of Newtown, a staunch UWP supporter who passed away yesterday. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you all once more, and above all, I thank God. May God bless our constituency, and may God continue to bless the Commonwealth of Dominica. Thank you.
Standing with the people, standing strong for all. A woman with a vision, woman with a plan, ready from day one, helping every man. Hands in the air, let me hear you say, Rosa South, it's a brand new day.
Put your hands together for the next parliamentary representative for the Rosa South, Martha Augustus. We are building, we are growing, we are getting there, step by step. We will conquer, and God is with us all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point I bring to the microphone our political leader, the Right Honorable Dr. Thompson Fontaine, to address you. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Fontaine.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. To the new candidates. And I've set this house on fire, and I could hear the sounds rippling through the rest of Dominica as they all spoke this morning, offering new hope to the people, offering a new vision to the people, and offering a way forward to the long-suffering Dominican people. So thank you very much. And good morning. It is great to be here. And even before I move further, I just wanted to pause to remember the passing of two legends, one in sports, Garfield Sobers, who really brought this region together through cricket, as well as our local businessman, Mr. Macmillan John Baptist, who passed to be offer our sincere condolences on behalf of the United Workers' Party to these two great legends, great gentlemen who did much for the region and for Dominica. Ladies and gentlemen, I am really honored this morning. Honored because as I sat here, I could understand exactly what is beginning to happen. When we met last month, we promised you that we will be unveiling our candidates. Last time it was 3, now 3 plus 3, that is 6 out of 21. It is a nice, steady march towards revealing to the Dominican public 21 truthful, honest, and committed Dominicans. We promised you a blend of youth, experience, and competence. And right here this morning, we have seen that very much on display. I must say with Mr. Jean-Francois, whom I've had the pleasure to be on the ground with in Wesley. As he said, he's not the traditional politician, but he's a man who is sincere, a man who is committed to the upliftment of the people of Wesley and by extension Dominica. He is selfless, and I've seen the way he operates. He's a man grounded in the church and who has committed himself to his people of his constituency over the many years. And so it has been a pleasure for me to work alongside Mr. Jean-Francois, and that's why today we can again commit him to the residents of Wesley and Woodford Hill and Palm Tree, as well as to the people of Dominica. So thank you, Jean. It's great to have you. For Teacher Ernie, I have spent quite a bit of time walking side by side with Teacher Ernie in the villages of Cassigros, Tranto, Mopa, Deepa, Saint-Sauveur, Good Hope, Petit Sophia. And Teacher Ernie, I can tell you, is well loved by the people. She served a community in education over all of these years. Most of the people there know her. She either taught them or have had an influence in their lives. And she's extremely well loved. But what I like very much about Teacher Ernie is her humility and her desire to serve the people. She could have gone into retirement. She could, after what happened in 2019 and the blatant stealing of her victory in Cassigros, she could have said enough is enough and given up. But instead, she has stayed the course. She's doing the hard work that is necessary, and she's showing her commitment to a Team Dominica that will once again transform this country of ours. So thank you very much, Teacher Ernie. It's an honor to have you on the team. To Martha Augustus, we go way, way back, years back. It's an honor to have her in the Roseau South constituency, in the Roseau South constituency. And I'm sure today a resident, you know, she was born right there in the Boyo of Harlem. You know, she's a roots girl right there in Harlem, never turned her back on the people. She had an opportunity to stay away. She was overseas studying, but instead she came back to dedicate her life in the service of the people. And that's why she's here with us. She's agreed to be a part of this team, agreed to give her expertise in health, to help build that pillar of health. And you heard her mention this morning our plan, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce a national health insurance scheme for Dominica that will once and for all transform the health condition of our people. We have been suffering through a terrible health system, a system where a prime minister beats his chest and boasts of having insurance, while the vast majority of his subjects are not able to afford insurance. Some of them die for lack of medical care. But we're going to change all of that. And that is why we have offered this comprehensive plan to the people of Dominica that will cover every single man, every single boy, every single girl, every single woman, every baby, every single Dominican. This is the plan for all of Dominica. like all our plans to work and to build the economy, to create jobs, it will not be for some. It will be for all. And so this is the honor that we have, and thank you, Martha, for agreeing to serve with us. And I would just like you, ladies and gentlemen, to join me, those of you who are here, those of you who are elsewhere, put your hands together and let us salute the 3 new members of Team Dominica. So the team, we are growing, we are moving forward, and we are getting stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, in the weeks ahead, we'll be having more great candidates for you. We'll be announcing them in events like this. You will be seeing the power and the strength of a United Workers' Party that is resurgent, that is ready for the fight, and that is prepared to bring change to Dominica. I believe we can all agree that after 27 years of Labour Party rule, the Dominican people are fed up, they are tired, and that they want change from this government. You will agree with me, ladies and gentlemen, that they're seeing in the United Workers' Party Team Dominica a formidable team of persons who are committed first to country, a committed group of individuals who are selfless, who are committed to serve, and who are giving all to ensure a better day for Dominica. And so I'm very pleased that we are on the cusp of better days for Dominica. The lights, the rays, the faint rays of a sunshine and a sunrise over the horizon is beginning to form. And we're getting to a place, ladies and gentlemen, where we will once again witness a Dominica like a phoenix rising out of the ashes and becoming a strong country, a country that will become the envy of the Caribbean, a country where our diasporans who are looking in their hundreds right now at this particular press conference will once again desire to come back to lend their time, their effort, and their talent to help build this country. So we are very excited about what is to come. We're excited about the future that now confronts us. It has been a difficult few years in this country. I cannot tell you the amount of pain and suffering that we've had to understand as we go through the various communities, because we are spending the time talking to the people on the ground, talking to persons who have worked all of their lives, and after working hard, most of them in agriculture, they're now at the ages of 65, 70, 75, and are not able to get a $300 promised by the government because they are not ready. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a shame in a country where everyone should be looked after. We were in Marigot on Sunday, and we heard about, as Delbert Parrish spoke about, the number of persons in his constituency who have been neglected in their older years. Persons who, when they were young and strong, devoted their lives to this country. And now, because they do not support the government, they denied even a $300 pittance. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have work to do. We have work to rebuild this country. We have work to create jobs and opportunities, in particular for our young people. The young people of this country, they are hurting. Every single day, hundreds of young people across this country get up in the morning, 6 o'clock, some of them at 10 o'clock, others at 12, with nowhere to go, with nothing to do. That must change. Our country has been dying on the branch because of this, because of the lack of opportunities for our young people. Our country is suffering. The country is hurting. And this is the opportunity that we have to put our voices together, to work together, to set aside our differences, to set aside whatever it is that may divide us, and focus on bringing hope to the young people of this country. We owe it to our future generation, ladies and gentlemen, not to allow this colossal failure of the Labour Party government to continue. We owe it to our young people, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure that they get their rightful place in this country. that they get the jobs that they're deserving of, that they get the opportunities that we, in our time as youth, got. We owe it to them. I've been very thankful that in my youth we had governments that worked on behalf of the young people. That has long since disappeared under the Dominica Labour Party. We are now faced with a cabal of greedy, selfish politicians who are concerned quite simply about themselves. And that is one of the reasons why I'm very thankful for the team that we are building. You are seeing a team of individuals, ladies and gentlemen, who have not been bought. A team of individuals who are not demanding that the mortgages be paid, that they be given hundreds of thousands of dollars to run for a political party. These are a team of individuals who are making the sacrifices to make things better for the people of Dominica. Completely in opposition to what we see now existing in the Labour Party. Because they have bought the candidates. These are individuals who are largely there, not because they care for country, because you don't hear them. I don't hear the ministers agitating on behalf of the young people. I don't hear the ministers standing up and calling for jobs for the young people of this country. I don't hear the ministers calling for the government of Dominica to do the right thing and to provide support for all in need. I don't hear that. Instead, I hear them sending around trucks of fertilizer and saying, give it only to our supporters. This is shameful, but not surprising. Not surprising because these are individuals, most of them, who took large sums of money to go up for elections. But I can tell you that we have a group of individuals who are not going that route, so that when they tell you, they're sincere. When they tell you that their plan is to bring change, and you heard how eloquently all three candidates spoke about their constituencies. They are not even yet in office, but they're thinking of how they can serve. They're thinking of this road. Teacher Ernie is thinking of this road that could join Rosalie with Peter Saman and open up an opportunity for the fishermen of Saint-Sauveur and Guru to sell their fish to thousands of people on the East Coast. You heard Jean talk about the opportunities for the young people, for the school to be built right there in Wesley so that they can look over the young children. These are individuals who care deeply about the young people and the future of our country. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be long today. They will have a lot more to say. Today is really the day of these three outstanding candidates. And I want to thank you so much for being here with us. You'll be hearing a lot more from us. Of course, we are with Danny in the Roseau North constituency, where we continue to grow from strength to strength, day by day. We're gaining in strength, we're gaining in the Roseau North constituency. And I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, that when the election is called, there will be a huge win for Danny Luge and the United Workers' Party. And this will signal the beginning of this blue wave, Curtis Matthew, that will spread across all of Dominica, that will move across our island, bringing hope, bringing change, and bringing a better future for all of Dominica. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fontaine. Let's hear it for Dr. Fontaine. And at this point, we have exhausted our hour, but the media is here and we open for any questions from the media.
Pass to this side.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the candidates. Good morning to the leader of the United Workers' Party and his executive. Just a question, one question, especially for the new candidate, Martha Augustus. It's Dr. Martha Augustus? Thank you. It appears that the Roseau Southsit, I don't want to say enough like you, Southsit, it may be or may emerge as a very competitive constituency. We hearing of 3 candidates that must possibly run in that constituency. Martha, as a new candidate, and you have examined, I'm sure, the other candidates, how confident you are, and what strategy will apply to emerge the winner in that constituency?
Thank you, Mr. Mark Pelty.
I'm not a doctor, but yes.
Okay, so I was called into that position here, and this is already a win for me. I know it. Yeah. I grew up in Roseau South, primarily Newtown, Harlem, and I have seen the deterioration of that particular hamlet, even returning back to Dominica from where it was to where it is today. And this gives me confidence to know that I can win this constituency because it has not been done in 26 years. So the candidates who are standing right now, they were not able to do it, so they cannot do it this time. And with my experience, exposure, being able to serve people, listen, this is what I plan to do. It's not about me, it's about being a voice for the people. So I go on the ground, listen to their cries. It's not campaigning as usual, where you're giving something in order for you to give me a vote. No, I want to give you hope. I'm asking you to let me represent you to build a better constituency and a Dominica by extension.
Just a follow-up, because I underlined the word ground, and this Labour Party candidate has been referred to a candidate who walks the ground and know the constituency. Are you doing the same in terms of walking the ground?
Of course I am. You have to take into account that Roseau South is a really big constituency, and it takes a lot of time to sit and listen to everybody's cry. And that is what I've been hearing while I walk. So I cannot give an individual 2 minutes. You have to stay with them and hear their cries in order to be able to assist them.
My final question is, of course, we have been told and we've seen that it's become a campaign that is full of l'argent, money. Now, you will understand that the community of Newtown is a Montego Bay primarily. We see a lot of persons afflicted with drug problems, and they would accept. We cannot deny that they will accept money is given to them. Now, how are you going to fight? What is your strategy for fighting that? Money against what? It's a harsh reality that they will accept.
I agree exactly what you're saying. It's very shameful because growing up, I never saw that during campaigns. And so this time, it's about giving people hope. It's about empowering them. It's about letting them know that I can do this if we put our hands and our minds together. And it's also about removing that enslavement mentality. It's renewing the mind. You can do it if you say that you want it. You can do it. And that is the approach that I'm going to take on the ground with the guys, the young men and the young women that I see on the ground that are extending their hands in order to think that's hope. That's not hope. I go around Newtown and I see the guys that have the potential, and it really saddens my heart to see that they're sitting asking and they're not given the opportunity to empower themselves. So I'm going to bring hope by helping them to renew their minds. The power is within you and not from the politician.
I was approached just last week from a businessman in Roseau South, and he says that we have a lot of distinguished gentlemen or women in that constituency, and he was asking me to, of course, speak to Montego Bay, and Montego Bay basically gives a message that, there's again poverty, and he was thinking of renaming Montego Bay to something else. Is it something that you may want to consider?
Well, that is possible, because words have power. And so if we were to rename it, it might create that environment of power. Because we know what Montego Bay is attached with. Let us get that mentality off and empower ourselves by renewing our minds. A new name might just do that. So I would be in support of changing the name from what looks like poverty to what will be prosperity.
Leave her alone. Let me ask a question. Kenny don't have any question this morning, but let me ask Dr. Thompson Function a question. It appears that the other opposition party, the UPP, seem to be filling candidates in strategic places where the United Workers' Party has not only been strong. Do you have any concerns about that, sir?
Matt, thank you for this question. I believe, as you said, we are in a multi-party democracy. So parties are free to form and to name their candidates. But I think at the end of the day, everyone understands that we are up against a formidable opponent, government, and it's important that we work together to remove this monkey off our backs, as it were, or to tiwe go wash la kiashimela. I think that is well understood, and so it's in that context I would like to approach your question with the understanding that that same sentiment is across all the political parties, that they understand the need to work together, and so going forward we absolutely have to do that to present a united opposition to ensure maximum success.
My final question, will you be fielding 21 candidates for the upcoming election?
But I cannot divulge strategy at this time in terms of what we are going to do or not do. But I have said repeatedly in the past that we will have 21 candidates in all of the different constituencies. But in the context of these emerging situations, we are looking at having obviously a national united front, and that could have some implications, but the actual details we certainly cannot say. But in the past, we have always been able to field 21 candidates, so it will not be for lack of finding candidates, but ultimately it will be whatever we deem to be the best way in terms of dealing with that particular constituency that will determine the exact amount. But certainly from the outset, we will be looking to field 21 candidates.
Well, that's it for me. I don't think my friend Curtis Murphy have any questions this morning. Curtis, any question? No, he doesn't have any questions. Thank you very much.
All right, let me at this moment thank every one of you who made it to this press conference today. It's a pleasure to see you. And let me say thank you to the media houses that have made their presence here today. And thank you to the Dominican people who listened and view us online. We continue to do the work as a united party, a party that will be the alternate government of this country, a party that will restore our economy and sustain lives in this country for prosperity that will be shared for all. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming.
And this was the United Workers' Party Team Dominica press conference dated 23rd July 2026, declaring of new candidates. This live was brought to you by MO News. We thank you all for viewing and have a pleasant day.
Okay, so there are some refreshments. Don't run away. There are some refreshments that we will serve, so we would be happy to serve you some refreshments. Guys.
Is that like Wallace? Is that legendary like Wallace?
Because what has happened, government has a